Hey everybody, welcome to your November 2022 Astrological Forecast. A special shout out to my subscribers for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe, okay? Check out the links below in the description box. There's one to my website if you would like more information on chart services that I offer. And there is another link to something called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who only need to know maybe one or two things about your chart. And there's also a link to my email address where you can just email me and ask me whatever it is you want to know. It's a lot easier that way, okay? So let's get to your forecast. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your November 2022 Astrological Forecast. So all the planets in Scorpio, Sun, Venus, and Mercury are in your 11th house where you have the sign of Scorpio. So your 11th house is your most sociable house. This is socializing in person or on social media online, but when planets are here, you usually are in the mood to like go out and see your friends or attend some kind of live event, or even just like go somewhere for a drink with someone or whatever, okay? 11th house is also your dreams, hopes, and wishes. So it's real goal-oriented at this time. You may decide to follow up on something that you've always wanted to do or have already set in motion, and you're pursuing it a little bit more. But this is also any kind of organization that you belong to. But it's your group of friends and where you would normally go to hang out. So maybe at this time you could even be meeting someone new with Venus here. It does bring happy times, kind of like within your group of friends. Spending pleasant times with people, but a lot of times it does bring a new person to the group, okay, that, you know, I mean, for whatever reason, doesn't always have to be romance, you know, it could just be friendship, on, like, the 8th, okay, there's a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, in your 5th house, where you have Taurus, it's directly across from your 11th house of Scorpio, okay, so the 5th house is the house of fun, and romance, and any form of entertainment. It's creativity, it's children, yours or someone else's, anything to do with children. And the planet Uranus has been transiting here for the past few years. It's in retrograde motion right now. It does, with the transiting in your 5th house, it sometimes makes you more attracted to some really unusual kinds of music or art, some new that normally you didn't in the past. You're even attracted to people that you would normally not have been attracted to in the past, even as far as romance goes. You could actually even be seeing someone much younger or much older than you, okay? But at this time, this full moon lunar eclipse, okay, so an eclipse, the effects last like a little bit longer, you know, than just a few days, like a normal full moon. So something could even happen, let's say, like in a romance, that very sudden, totally unexpected. You or this other person could make some kind of surprising move that the other one just wasn't ready for. Wouldn't have guessed that it was going to happen that way. Something could also happen, let's say, like with a friend. You know, it could happen on social media, but it could actually even happen out somewhere, you know, in public. And there could also possibly be a little bit of an upset maybe with a child, you know, so just keep that in mind. Planets do move into Sagittarius, into your 12th house of, like, secrets and behind the scenes actions taken by you or someone else. It's also the house of the subconscious mind and your dreams. It's the house of charity, and you know, you could possibly be involved with someone that you're helping them who is confined to some place like a prison, okay, or a nursing home, or confined to home. They're not able to leave. This may even possibly be you. Could be anything, you know, but when planets are in your 12th house, they're like hidden. It's a time like when you're getting ready for planets to move into your first house, and you'll have like all this energy and stuff, you know, like when planets are in your 11th house, it's like you just came off a period of socializing. So now you're like hanging back and enjoying your alone time and just doing things that only you can do on your own. Having Venus here in your 12th house means that you may be attracted to someone secretly. You know, you're not sure if you're going to reveal your feelings. You could be with Mercury here. This is from, okay, the sun is from, let's say, okay, the 23rd, 22nd in Sagittarius. Venus moves into Sagittarius on the 16th and Mercury on the 17th, and the new moon is on the 23rd. So like mid-month, all these planets are going to be in your 12th house of secrets, okay? You could begin something around that new moon on the 23rd. It could be a new friendship even. Maybe you made a new friend and you don't want your other group of friends to know just yet, possibly. Or maybe it's not a big deal, but you've been in touch with them and just your other friends aren't aware of it. You know, it's not a big deal. It's not like you're really keeping it a secret. It's just that it's none of their business that if you're getting along better with someone than your group of friends did. So you made like a new friend, okay? With Mercury in your 12th house, though, I always call this the great investigator, okay? Because it makes you do a little bit of sleuthing, you know, trying to find out about anyone or anything that you're interested in, okay? So, also at this time, though, the planet Mars is in Gemini, okay? It went retrograde at the end of October. Where you have Gemini in your chart is your 6th house, okay? It's directly across from your 12th house of Sagittarius, and Mars has been here for a while. It will be here up until March, okay, of next year. So the 6th house is the workplace, the kind of work that you do, your co-workers. It's also the house of service, though, and the house of your health, and many other things. But you know, if you are in some kind of arrangement with someone that you're helping that is they're unable to help themselves, okay? I call this, this being the house of service, right, the 6th house, I call this a 50-50 thing, an arrangement where someone needs your help, so they approach you usually, right? Not you approaching them, and they offer to do something for you in return for your help, so you both benefit in some way. So this could be something like that right now, that someone needs your help but they don't want other people to really know about it, or it could be vice versa. Maybe you need someone's help and you don't want really anyone to know about it. The arrangement doesn't have to be out there for everyone to see. It's not really their business, right? So okay, Jupiter is in Pisces again, okay, in your 3rd house, retrograded into Pisces, and will be here up until December. So this is, you know, your 3rd house is like your neighborhood, local travel. It is an internet house and communication house, okay? So if you were if you developed some kind of website, a podcast, or YouTube channel, and maybe it didn't take off, or maybe you stopped working on it, now would be the time to go back to that. Because having Jupiter in your 3rd house helps with your communications. It helps you make it like branch out more, let's say like on the internet. Okay, or in other different areas, though, like even in your own neighborhood, you're able to expand in some way or other. Okay, and this could also be the time where you take like a little trip. It's a short distance trip, or it could be like just like an overnighter or a weekend trip. But it like maybe you had planned on doing it at one time, but you didn't. So now that this planet's back here, you're ready to, it looks to me like you're going to go visit somebody. Okay, So anyways, the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign. And the moon is in Capricorn on the 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Cancer, and those dates are the 12th, 13th, and 14th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. The best time for money is the 1st, 2nd, 14th, 15th, 16th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. The best time for your career is the 19th, 20th, and 21st. And the best time for communication and travel is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 30th. So you know what, you guys? Don't forget to check out my weekly forecasts. Okay, so I'll see you next week. Goodbye.